Hello, this is Douglas. We're now talking about Scene 9, called Riding Bitch, and Scene 10, Don't Hurt No One. Scene 9 begins from Shigor's driving perspective, similar to how he left the sheriff's station. He rendezvous with some bad guy businessmen we infer to have been hired to hire him to clean up the deal gone wrong, specifically to locate the missing money by way of the transponder receiver, which has yet to bleep. We realize Moss can be tracked by satellite and his identity known through, as Moss predicted, the VIN number. The dramatic irony, of course, now is that we know something Moss doesn't, that there's a tracking device in the black briefcase. Shigor is asked if he wants to ride bitch as they drive out to the deal gone wrong, which means to be the protected middle passenger in the front seat. This not only alludes to him as the black pit bull, bitch, but also refers to the young sheriff who was protecting him when he entered the sheriff's car, with the obvious irony that the danger is not on Shigor, but the two businessmen. As well, this extends the three beloved motif and reminds us of the three people in the car that was on the television set when Moss entered his trailer. Shigor confirms, yes it is, when responding to the dead dog observation. His request for a Scroogey is incongruous, baby talk, reminding us of the affectionate Moss "screw you" line to Carla. Similar to Moss, he uses a flashlight, and when asking them to hold this, echoes the former ominous hold still request. Thus, no surprise to aim the light at the heart and then the other's head with successive sudden kill shots. Another parallel to Moss is in using the weapons that are found at the scene, like Moss killing the dog with the pistol found with the pot of gold. Shigor again stands still, indifferent to his murder, just like the hold still killing. Scene 10, Don't Hurt No One. This introduces us visually to Bell for the first time in our story, and not too much of an old-timer. Yet, he, like the 19th century sheriffs, is borrowing his wife's horse to get out to the backcountry to investigate the drug deal gone wrong. Be safe farewells and promises to his wife, including "don't hurt no one," give Bell pause, yet he agrees with "if you say so." While staring at the car fire, immediately above on the horizon is a pyramid-shaped mountain. This pyramid-shaped mountain refers us back to the narration, where there were desert shots during Bell's voiceover. Bell here deduces that the car fire related back to Shigor's escape. He killed the young sheriff, he swapped into the police car, he killed a man on the highway, he swapped into his car, and God knows what he swapped for again, to which the young sheriff compliments as being very linear in his thinking. Bell self-deprecates and extends the sequential metaphor, linear metaphor, with the admission that age will flatten a man. Consistent with his opening narration about keeping up with the new kind of evil, later he tells his uncle he feels overmatched, and he ultimately retires. Now at this OK Corral deal gone wrong, the young sheriff deduces, whoa, differences, punning words while riding a horse and spoken to a horse, describing the shootout. More subtextual detail are in the three numbers describing bullets and guns, 9, 45, and shotgun, suggesting a 12-gauge shotgun. All of this emphasizing the triangular chase motif, which is just beginning, now that Chigurh is after Moss and Sheriff Bell is after both of them, one to protect and one to stop. Finally, Bell's superstitious explanation about how coyotes don't eat dead Mexicans. This parallels Chigurh's quarter in the pocket. And though Bell believes money was involved in the shootout, the presence of Moss's truck and his cut tires doesn't make him a drug runner. Though the situation, if not a mess, will do till the mess gets here. So again, though Bell is the only character in the scene, the subtextual references towards Chigurh and Moss are palpable, especially with the alliterative mess Moss has gotten himself into.